Okay, the first thing you want to do is wash your chicken. I don't know why. My mama never washed her chicken, but I've seen a lot of people on TikTok and Reels wash their chicken, so I assume it's really important. So wash your chicken. You can use vinegar, you can use water, you can use lemon juice. Just don't use soap. That seems stupid. I'm going to use a little lemon juice, put it on my chicken, and rinse it real good. So wash your chicken. I'll be right back. Okay, my chicken is washed and dried. Now, what do you need? Trash boat. Also, for chicken parm, you generally use chicken breasts. Okay? So now that you've got your chicken washed and dried, if you have like really thick ones, you can cut them in half. These are fairly thin. So now that they're washed and dried, we're gonna flatten them a little bit to give them a little, so the cooking time isn't so much. Okay? So I'm gonna go get my girl hammer and a Ziploc bag, and I'll be right back. Okay. This is called a meat tenderizer. I call it a girl hammer because I also use it to hit nails in the wall. Okay, so there's two sides. This side is for tenderizing things like red meat, for like chicken fried steak. You can use it beef, venison, pork. Chicken is a little too fibrous, so it like breaks up too much. So this is generally for like tenderizing red meats. This side is for flattening meat or, thinning it out. So what you do is you take your Ziploc bag, take your chicken breast, put it in there. You don't necessarily have to close it up because you don't want to get air in there and pop. So put like this, okay? And then you take your hammer and you just sorry, I know that's very loud. You just flatten it out. Okay, let me do the rest of these and I'll be right back. Okay, now we have flattened chicken breasts. Be sure, this is so important, that you clean up your chicken mess and wash your hands, because you do not want to have salmonella, right? You want to stay away from explosive diarrhea. So I'm going to clean up and then we'll go to the next step. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is you want to preheat your oven to 350 and start heating it up. Do that. Okay, now you got to make a 3-part batter.
I really need to leave right now.
Okay, so the first part is a flour dredge. Now, this is important. Get you a bowl, big bowl, nice big bowl. Okay, get your flour. Put a couple cups flour, 2 cups of flour. Cornstarch. This will help the batter to stick. Okay, let me measure it. I normally go by my feelings. 1/3 cup. Yeah, about a 1/3 cup. 1/3 cup of cornstarch in there. Okay. Remember, cooking clean. Okay? That's very important. Okay, now you want to get the salt. Salt. You want to season each step, like each, because you dredge in flour, then in the egg wash, and then in the breadcrumbs. So what you want to do is you want to season each step. Okay, so salt, garlic, onion, and Italian seasoning. So kind of went fast there, but so oh, and pepper. And pepper. Hi, buddy. I'm doing a video for your sisters. Okay. Again, salt and pepper, garlic, onion, Italian seasoning. Okay. Once that's done, just want to mix it up. Make sure that um, that your cornstarch and your flour is all mixed up and your seasonings are all mixed up together. Okay. All right. That's your first. That's the flour dredge. Okay. Next, you're gonna let's do the breadcrumb next. So get your breadcrumbs. I use Italian Walmart brand. No big deal. Um, woo! Here again, you want a nice big bowl. Just put the whole thing in there. Now, the good thing about the Italian blend is it already has Italian seasoning in it. You just need to add garlic. It probably does already have garlic and onion in it, but it's okay to add more. Oh, hold on. This has a lid. Hold on. That was harder than it should have been. So, some onion. Okay. Now mix that all together. I'm not going to put salt and pepper in here simply because I don't want everything salty. Okay? So there we go. That one's done. Now we're going to do the egg wash. 4 eggs. Three and 4. All right. Put this aside. Clean as you go. Hold on. Okay. Now we have our 4 eggs. We're going to do let's do a 1/3 cup of milk. It's okay if it splashes over a little bit. Okay. Put the milk away. All right, now seasons. You're right. Garlic, onion. I need to get more garlic powder. Girls, remind me to get more garlic powder.
Yes, ma'am.
Italian seasoning. Salt. Okay. And pepper. I always feel so fancy with these. But they take forever. All right. I'm going to whip this up. Be right back. All right. In mixing my eggs, I realized I don't have enough milk in there. I think I need like another third cup. And my bowl is too small. So I'm going to get a little more milk. I'm going to put it in there and mix it up. Okay, this is kind of the consistency you want. Kind of like a milky consistency. I don't know if you can see it without, nope, you can't see it without me spilling it. Sorry. Mix it up there real good. Okay. Now, how you want your stations? You want your chicken, your flour, your eggs, and your breadcrumbs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Now we're going to get a skillet. Sorry. Get a good sized skillet. Okay? And we're going to put some oil, some vegetable oil, and we're going to cook the chicken breast. You don't have to cook them all the way through, but you do want to do it like about 5 minutes, about 5 to 7 minutes on each side. But be careful with your heat. Too hot, it'll get too brown too fast. Too cool, it won't brown, and all of your breading will get soggy. So about medium high heat. So like if you have Alexa, next song. If you have an electric oven, you would do like 6. Gas stove, you would do like medium flame. Okay, so I'm gonna start, and then I'll show y'all about the frying. You're gonna need a cooking sheet. So when the chicken breasts are done in the fryer, you're gonna put them on the cooking sheet, and I'll show you what to do then. Okay, while the oil is heating, you can do this same recipe with eggplant parmesan. You obviously do not pound your eggplant, but you cut your eggplant up, you put a little salt on it, give it about 10 minutes, then you dab it dry, then you put it in first, the flour, then the egg, then the breadcrumbs, and put it in the oil for about 2 or 3 minutes on each side. Okay? But that's if you want to do eggplant parmesan. That was one of Pop and Graham's favorite things. Okay. The oil is heating, and I'm going to prepare to start showing you how to do the battering. Hold on. Okay. I pointed it down so you can see the bowl. So the first thing you're going to do is grab your chicken breasts. Okay, nice and flattened. You're going to dredge. It's called dredging. So you just kind of coat it, and then you dust it off. You don't want a thick coating on it. You want it nice and thin. Okay? Then you get your egg wash. Okay? And you dip it in there. Nice. Let it drain off. Then you take your breadcrumbs, put them on there, get them all on there. The bowl's a little small. Okay? Nice and coated. This you want a little thick. Just like that. And that's how you do it. Now, if you don't like getting stuff on your hands, which I totally understand, some people don't like it, you can use tongs. Just, do the same thing with the tongs. I use my hands because that's just how my mama taught me to do it. She just taught me to use my hands in things. Just make sure your hands are clean, obviously. But my mama just taught me to use my hands. So that's why I use my hands. So I am going to get these chicken breasts all cooked up, and then I'll send y'all part 2 of the video with setting up how to do the chicken breasts.